do what you gotta do here, but I am gonna
Good times and drinking. We're gonna smoke a bowl. What you thinking about? We're gonna tell you things that we don't know shit about. We're the Radical Anti-Inactivists. We're the Radical Anti-Inactivists. We're the Radical Anti-Inactivists. Radical Anti-Inactivists. We filmed before a live studio audience.
Yeah, that guy right here, he's here every week. He gotta go.
Every time.
He gotta go. That guy's gotta go.
And you said that my theme song sucked.
No,
Dude.
Oh no, ours blows, dude.
No.
Ours blows.
No, I said your theme song was okay.
Oh,
I didn't say anything about mine.
Yeah,
my fault.
ours is awesome.
All right.
It's awesome
Anyway, all right,
sauce.
I'm gonna let you guys. Go and do what you do.
Okay,
All
well,
right.
we're doing what we're doing. You have a good one.
All right, peace out. You too.
Num
Bazap.
num
There you
num.
went. That was pudding.
Look how clean that fucking picture is, dude. I've never seen it that clean, dude.
Beautiful. Hi.
It's gorgeous.
Uh-huh.
Hello. Hi.
So, did some things where I did some stuff,
He did some stuff and things.
and so let's go over here. That should have come up, but it did not. That is making me mad. Wait. Yeah, so that should have come up.
Yeah. Our engineer hard at work.
Boop. There it is. Oh, that's us. Doing things with stuff high.
I like it.
On top.
I like it a lot. I'm
We
liking.
could be on top.
I'm liking it a lot.
Oh, boop, boop,
So today,
boop, boop, boop.
our topic is going to be these 3 initiatives that
Oh my God, we got 2 cameras. I forgot about that.
and they are the inclusionary.
The amazingly inclusionary laws that we have been
yes,
discovered,
Yes.
written by
Yes.
unelected people.
CEI, ESG, and DEI. And all of these things are made basically to turn us into a communist society. And that's the only way you can describe it, because it's just destruction of the American everything. Psyche.
Covering your face over here.
You are.
Kind of making me
Hi.
upset.
Hi. I'm like the guy from fucking Tool Time. Or whatever. Now you got 2. Hold on. Hey.
You're on the other side.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
See, we got 2 cameras going now, so that we're doing 2 things, and we're doing things with the
He is getting good at this, man. This whole thing, he's getting good at it, man. He's got stuff working.
We're going to accept your cookies,
accept them.
even though we don't like you.
The Human Rights Campaign. Ooh, that sounds really important.
This one's been around for 20 years.
I've seen this before, actually. This was hold on, go back down.
Oh.
This was actually just on InfoWars. That exact thing was on InfoWars.
Oh, yeah?
Just like today, I think.
Mr. Jones?
Yeah. Hold on,
Me
let's see.
and Mr.
Jones.
Jones talking about the things that are broken. Turning the frogs gay.
Yeah. Well, he was right. Atrazine.
I
Right there. Look. Right there. See?
Yeah. Beautiful.
That's
yeah,
it,
That's
yeah.
where we are.
Yeah.
Right there. Hi. How you doing?
Yeah,
20
yeah,
years
yeah.
of Corporate Equality Index. 20 years of impact. And impact is a very, very good word to use.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. They're
Because now
impacting the
it's-
entire society with
Now
this
it's
bullshit.
starting to impact everybody.
Right.
You know, and I've mentioned before that they really didn't start militarizing the trans group until we said, hey, you know what? It looks like you're going after the children. Stay away from the children.
Right. Release the Kraken. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Hold on. So you saw that video I sent you, right? Did you watch that video?
Yes.
Okay, where he's talking about the reason that these companies are going along with this whole
well, yeah,
trans
because
thing.
it's a financial thing.
Well, because the banks, the WAF, which is part of the most powerful entity in the world, they own all the big corporations. They own all the big banks, and some of these big corporations like Target and REI and North Face and Budweiser all depend on that flow of credit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so they say, if you don't do this, we're going to take that away from you. So they have to go along with it, you know? Right. And then, of course, Target lost $9 billion in 1 week. Yeah. I mean, that's a big fucking chunk of change, you know what I'm saying?
And that's just in sales. That doesn't count all the revenue they lose from theft.
Right, yeah. So like that guy said, this is all on purpose because they can afford to lose these big corporations because the people that don't get affected by it aren't the bigwigs up there at the top. It's the little guy. It's the guy that works the cashier. It's the guy that delivers the beer. It's the guy that, you know, makes the jackets. It's those guys that get really fucked. So as people start to boycott these companies, because that's what they want. They want you to boycott these companies because it will take those companies down. Yeah. And those people that are the little guy will be out of jobs, looking for other work. Yeah. Millions and millions and millions of people.
Become criminals. Become part of the system.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, you can say that, but...
Homeless and useless.
Right. Cats and dogs living together.
Mass hysteria.
Exactly.
This man has no penis.
Right.
Is this true? Yes.
This man has no penis, yeah. But, so this is what's happening. And then you add in the WAF's CBDCs and the BUI, which is the base of universal income, and what you have is 1984. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah. And you got Soylent Green 1984 and fucking whatever, Road Warrior. You know what I'm saying?
Road Warrior.
I just threw it in there for I really like Humongous. That fat tank of gas. Yes.
So, yeah, and I mean we're about a month away from the release of the dry run of the CBDCs for everybody.
Well,
right?
It's already happening in like China and India and Brazil.
And FedNow drops next month. Right?
I know.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Is it July?
I thought it was July. I thought it was July, like late July too. So
anyway, we're close.
Yeah. And so.
Nobody's fighting that. As a matter of fact, I don't see anything on Twitter about it. All I see on Twitter all day is anti-Trump shit still, which makes me laugh because they.
Well, hold on.
They need us to fear Trump.
Hold on. Yesterday, though, I'll give Twitter juxtaposition.
That's a good book.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Piers Anthony.
Yeah. Anyways, they pulled out of the UN's basically. Controlling speech kind of thing.
Wait, what? What?
What was it called?
What? They
pulled out of the UN's program. Twitter pulled out of the UN's. Hold on, where was it? I just
they shut down the UN.
No. The UN has this new thing. It's like false information czar shit.
Oh yeah.
And then Twitter was going to be part of it. Now they pulled out of it.
Interesting, because all we get all day from Twitter is false information from the POTUS, the VP, and 90% of all the fucking GOP and Democrats, and just it's a horrifically, what seems to me, staged presentation of misinformation, just blatant from both sides.
Well, really, what this podcast today, in my opinion, is: have you ever seen the movie They Live?
They Live.
Have you seen it?
I have.
I love that movie. Anyways, you know the guy
Roddy Piper,
the guy on the TV that's like the fucking like trying to emergency broadcast that, you know, it keeps getting fuzzy and stuff, and you can't really understand him. You know what I'm saying? In the church, the guy in the church. You know what I'm saying.
Well, listen, I've seen.
This is what this is.
I've seen the movie.
I know you've seen the movie.
I just don't remember.
Okay, he's on drugs. So, anyways, there's a guy in this movie called They Live. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, it's John Carpenter's. Probably his masterpiece, in my opinion. Anyways, there's this guy. He's basically sending out this all points bulletin emergency broadcast, and that's what this is right now. This is the emergency broadcast letting you know that shit is gonna get crazy here real fucking fast.
And by real fucking fast, we mean anywhere between next week and 10 decades from now.
Jesus. This fucking guy. I'm telling you right now, he's so he usually is a pessimist, but I'm the optimist. But now he's the optimist, and I'm the pessimist.
The thing here, that to get us back on track, they wrangled in the LGB into this other mentally ill facet of
absolutely
what this community is.
Right.
The LGB, you know, hey, it happens, whatever.
They're fine.
Q is unnecessary. We're all queer. To some degree, we're all a little bit. Oh man, you're acting a little queer today. What's going on, buddy?
You know, I just love sucking a big fat dick. I don't know what
I
it is.
didn't say
every once in a while,
gay. I said queer. Now you're just talking gay and acting queer.
Anyways,
so I mean, LGB, fine. All the rest, mental fucking disorder.
well, look at what happened with Target. They
So
hold on, listen.
Happening
Hold,
is
stop.
they're forcing you to work with people that have a mental illness.
Right,
And
absolutely.
they're forcing you to play along with that mental illness, or you will get in trouble. You will be disciplined.
That's the
You will
whole
be
point of it, though,
ostracized.
man. It's the vision thing. It really is, because they know no one's gonna go along with this shit. They know it. They know that people are gonna get upset about it and get fucking crazy, just like what happened yesterday when Target stopped. They pulled all the stuff off the racks for the LGBTQ baby stuff they had in there. That was all over the internet, interweb. It went viral. Where they had all this crazy shit in there, like. Tuck friendly or something like that they called it, where they had these bathing suits that says tuck friendly, which means you tuck your penis, you know what I'm
I
saying?
guess so, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So and
Hey, Tucker.
hey, and then $9 billion loss of Target. So Target pulled out of it and pulled all the stuff out of the shelves, and then they had to close multiple stores because they got bomb threats from fucking trans people. You know what I'm saying?
If you don't put this stuff back on the shelves, we're
Yeah,
gonna blow your
yeah,
store up.
yeah.
How does that make sense?
We are coming for your children. You know.
If you don't put that stuff back on the shelf, we're gonna blow up your store.
Right.
So that's about the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
That's terrorism.
That's mental illness.
Well, it's mental illness and terrorism. Terrorism is mental illness in a way. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
No.
yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
To be able to want to kill children and women and children just for a cause, depending on the cause, okay, depending on the cause.
Because we do it.
Yeah, because there's lots of causes out there that are worthy of that. But
Yeah,
you know what I
we
mean?
do. We're right
because,
now.
because
We're
there's
killing men, women, and children.
Yeah, because
in Ukraine
Satan
right now
yeah,
because
but,
of a cause.
Exactly, but Satan worship. I mean, it's a bad cause too, which is it's insane too. But
funneling money into Ukraine to launder it back to our political pockets. I'm not a politician, so I don't get to see any of that money.
you never will.
I'm very lucky that I don't pay very many taxes either.
Yeah, no, zero. That's so nice, dude. It's gotta be nice. It's a good thing.
It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful thing.
We could all do that too.
God,
You're allowed to.
I'm next round in January. I'm gonna switch my tax brackets, dude.
Exempt.
Exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna exempt out
I'm a student of the School of Hard Knocks. That school is in session all year.
365 days, 24/7.
Don't even get weekends at
Yeah,
this
no,
school.
that school is all the time,
It's like one
all
of
the time,
those-
all the time,
Like
all
one of
the
those
time,
Japanese schools. All day, all year.
all day long,
All day, all year.
all day, all long,
Every day.
every day,
Every day.
never closes, never shuts up.
That's why they fucking do the manga. Once they get out of school, they just
Jesus.
Jones down that fucking cartoon shit.
You really need to get a pipe, dude. That's gonna fucking
This
kill
is a
you.
pipe.
No, it's not.
And when? You say it's gonna kill me. I ask when.
A man smokes weed out of a can like that is going to kill you.
When? Best line in that movie. One word.
Well, there's a lot of good lines in that movie, dude. A lot of good
There
lines.
are a lot of good unrepeatable lines in that movie.
Yeah.
I can't say a lot of the really good ones out loud. Because I'm white.
Yeah. I'm tired.
And I am not Sheriff Bart. If Sheriff Bart was here right now, I'd be
Ah.
like, hey, say that one line.
He's dead, man. That sucks.
Did he die?
Yeah,
Oh,
not too long
man,
ago.
bummer.
I know. I was like Cleavon Little, I think his name was, or
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, he died not too long ago, actually, and I was like, oh, he only did one fucking movie.
That was his only movie?
That was it, dude.
That's the best one to do.
I know. If you're gonna do one now, that's the way to do
Yeah,
it. I mean,
exactly.
that's it. That's the way you do it, right there, dude.
Number one, it's a beautiful movie. Number two, they'll never be able to redo it.
No, never.
Which means that your role is just fucking stuck right there in history.
Right.
As a great role.
Right.
And it was a great role.
But he did a lot.
Gene Simmons or
Gene Wilder.
Gene
Yeah.
Simmons,
Yeah.
Gene Wilder, and Richard Pryor, and Mel Brooks. Fucking God, what's that? Jenkins from fucking Magnum PI. God, what's his name?
He's dead too. He
Yeah.
just died too. Yeah, just like
There
last
were
year.
a lot of fucking good people in that movie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was Jenkins. I remember that now. He was one of the guys. He was one of the Johnson brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all
yeah.
Yeah, they're all Johnson. Every single one of them was Johnson
Yeah.
brothers. Anyways,
So yeah, they this is basically them saying, hey, you have to work with the crazy people, and you have to fucking enjoy it because
it's more than that though. It's more than that.
inclusion.
It's more than that. It is the absolute destruction of big corporations. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to destroy these corporations.
This is exactly what you're talking about. This ESG.
Yeah, the ESG is one of them. The DEI is another one.
Environmental, social, and governance.
Yes, exactly.
So they take this group of investors and donators, and they say, well, this thing has to be environmentally, mentally conscious before we will consider investing in it.
Go to the top.
They can always audit your shit. Always
Right.
audit your shit.
Go back to the top. Go back to the top of that. Go back to the top. Let's go off the list of stuff that this ESG includes. Hold on. Ready? Go a little more. And so we'll start with environmental climate change, of course.
Preservation of our natural world.
Yeah, water pollution and water scarcity, air pollution.
Scarcity.
Yeah, I know. We only got 90% of our planet is water. Deforestation and greenhouse gas emissions, which is the same thing as carbon emissions and climate change. Social scroll, please.
Oh, so it's kind of like the.
It's the same shit. They're just talking about the same
Kind of like
shit.
the Ten Commandments. A lot of redundancy going on.
Yeah, Department of Redundancy. So socially, customer success. What the fuck does that mean?
Consideration of humans and our interdependencies.
Well, what the fuck does that mean, man? Gender and diversity collusion.
Consideration of humans.
Yes, yeah.
So what
Interdependencies.
our lizard overlords?
Yeah,
What's
exactly,
going on here?
exactly.
What's going on? Why that terminology?
Which way do your eyes fucking open and close? You know what I'm saying?
Why that terminology?
Hold on.
That's weird.
Mental health. That's a big one. That's a big one because a lot of that going around right now.
Yeah, well, that's the only one that they don't seem to be doing much about.
No. They're actually pushing it. Bad mental health. And then, of course, the board of directors makeup, compensation guidelines, political contributions and lobbying, venture partner compensation, hiring and onboarding best practices.
Go Team Venture!
Yes.
Yeah.
America, fuck no.
Hey, download white paper. Oh my God, racism. Millennials raise just one brand in line with their values.
No, they
Millennials
don't.
don't have values.
No, they don't. They have values. Give a shit, man. They don't care. They don't give a fuck.
What is it for investors? A checklist to say yes. You know the companies in our portfolio have these factors that should lead to better returns. Yeah, these people really they're tightening the grip.
They're making their moves. They're making their move, dude, is what they're doing. They're making their move. It's coming soon. By next year, the world that you live in will not be the same. If we don't do something about it. We have to do something about this.
We're not going to do nothing about it.
Well,
this
hold
is
on,
the
hold on.
most we're going to do about it.
I know that the whole process of this transgender in these big corporations is to get these companies to go down, and they knew it was coming. But that shows something, though, too, that these people are not standing for it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they don't want it, you know? They don't want it.
Inclusion. There it is again. That word inclusion.
Here's the DEI, which is another big one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at the braided rope. Isn't that pretty? They got a lot
So
of
pretty.
colors in
Very
there.
pretty. Very pretty.
Representing the pedophiles and the trans... sorry. What?
Yeah, what?
DEI.
DEI Program Action Team. America, fuck
yeah! DEI Program Action Team.
Yeah.
So, is this the one with the absolutely horrendous, just double, triple, quadruple speak? Which one is it?
I think that's the CS one.
Through dialogue, trust is built, paving the way for genuine honest conversations and unpacking layers of silence which serve to stall meaningful progress. CES can work with communities to organize, convene, and facilitate relevant dialogues among diverse groups so that together... Who did fucking Kamala Harris's goddamn speechwriter right
No, she quit.
Tripe
She
right
quit.
here?
She quit. Yeah, she quit.
Fucking, yeah, this is just a bunch of fucking rhetoric and double talk.
That's all it is, dude. That's what it's all about. And look, it says youth, youth, youth. Look at all the youth, youth,
Oh,
youth,
yeah,
youth,
yeah, yeah.
youth,
It's after
youth,
kids.
youth,
And
youth,
then they
youth.
the cooperative extension, which
yes.
is right over here. This has been around for fucking 100 fucking years. And now don't get me wrong, National Institute of Food and Agriculture is probably something good, helps regulate the food industry a little bit. But if you look right here, you can see that this is absolutely unfucking necessary, because this USDA, instead of the United States
Drug
dumbasses,
of America. Yeah.
Oh, anyway, United States Department of Agriculture. It could go per state. It could be the Wisconsin Department of Agriculture.
Right.
And then same thing with the Institute of Food and Agriculture, Wisconsin Institute of Food and Agriculture. And it could be per state. And then all these things here could all just be controlled by the state. This would be unnecessary. And get rid of all these fucking jobs right here. Imagine there's probably 1,000 people at this corporation doing not a fucking thing except raking money in off of the people. Because if it's federal, that means they work for us and we're paying them to do nothing.
Through our tax dollars.
We're paying them to do nothing.
Nada.
So those things could be dispersed through the state and through the local regions and eliminate a large portion of government that's unnecessary and is just a money suck.
But even if you get rid of those people and all that money that you're saying that they'll save, they're going to go somewhere else and spend it. They're going to give it to fucking Ukraine. They're going to fucking do all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, in a perfect world, they would fuck Ukraine and just let them burn. But I mean, and you're going to have to create stations and positions in these areas to compensate for the move of this. But you take these 1,000 jobs here and make 50
5
there,
jobs,
25 there.
Right.
Yes, you're going to fucking release a bunch of idiots into the wild, but that's just how nature works.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree, 100%.
I don't have a job anymore.
Right. Me and Jen were talking about this, and she's really, really big on AI right now. And I'm like, I said, did you know that the Google CEO, the director of AI, quit his job? He didn't quit it because he hated his job or wanted to retire. He quit his job because he wanted to warn the world of AI. And she's like, so? And I'm like, what? So? I mean, that's a big fucking deal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a guy like that going up there saying some crazy shit about how AI is going to take over. And it just kind of falls in with this stuff, too.
AI already took over.
It's taken over.
It's not going to. It already has.
Not really. Not yet.
The only thing AI can't control is what we consider real life, this three-dimensional plane of existence we're standing in right now. And that's probably going to change as soon as we all start wearing the fucking VR masks.
I already have one.
Download your new book today with all your new rules in it.
Right.
We will know if you have done it by 3 p.m. and if you haven't, you lose your UBI for the week.
Right. And, but it doesn't matter because UBI is going to be you're going to get an income, but you're going to have housing, food, blah, 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 blah,
Better
blah.
not.
By the time...
Better not. If I'm getting a fucking
That's
UBI,
how it's going to work. I'm telling you.
I better not have any goddamn bills.
I'm telling you now, you're still going to have bills that are going to come out of your
Better not have
UBI.
any.
So you're going to have nothing to spend at the end of the month. You might be able to get one thing for
Well,
your
it's
life.
never going to roll over. The UBI is not going to roll over.
No.
So you're going to get an allotment, and you're going to have to spend it in those 30 days. So I better not have to fucking worry about bills. I better be able to use my pittance on sustenance or
pittance.
Money for travel.
Travel's not going to exist anymore.
Well, I got to get
15 minutes cities. 15 minutes cities.
15 minutes away.
Everything's going to be like...
I got to get 15 minutes
Everything's
away.
going to be with trains and fucking shit, dude.
Yeah,
You're not... bikes and
that's
shit.
That's where they get their money back is charging you to ride their trains.
Right, but you're not going to have a car
Which
anymore.
are our trains.
You're not going to have a car anymore.
No.
Cars will be gone.
No, you get a fucking a driverless electric car like the fucking in that the Mars movie. Total Recall.
Oh yeah.
The
Okay,
Johnny Cab.
yeah. No, that's what's gonna happen. I agree, 100%. That's what's gonna happen.
But see, here's the thing though. I don't mind the Johnny Cab thing. Imagine not having to worry. If you don't want to own a car, imagine not having to worry about having a driver's license. Yeah, you gotta have ID, but you don't have to have a license. You have insurance. All you need is a phone. Call or text. Boom, car shows up, takes you where you need to go. And then you got the people that are, rich, that are like,
Yeah, but
I've got my Corvette.
Well, you're still gotta wait around for them to show up. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, so I don't like the fact that I'm being dictated when I can go someplace. I'm saying when the UBI hits, you're gonna have tax credits that you can use to go places. And when you're out of tax or credits or whatever, you're not gonna be able to go anywhere.
Yeah, well, if you keep talking bad like that, you're not gonna be able to go anywhere anyway because they're gonna turn your fucking social credit score
Exactly.
from fucking green, go anywhere you want, to red, no, you stay home, bitch.
Exactly.
Even on the days when you thought you were gonna work.
Exactly.
And if they're giving me a UBI, why the fuck should I even try to work?
Well, that's another thing. Who's gonna do the work? If no one's working because they're getting a UBI, where's the product going to come from? Where's the clothing?
Robots are going to have to do all the work.
Well, still going to have humans to run the robots. Can't have robots running robots, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can.
Well, you can, but you're still going to, I mean...
Once you get the 4th generation of robots building robots with AI, it's going to be fucking very fun.
It's going to be
You better have
over.
yourself a EMP gun that's a little more powerful than just touching something with static electricity.
Right, exactly. Because fucking Terminator is going to happen. What are you doing? When? So
yeah,
it's coming. It is coming.
definitely eliminate 90% of federal government if we.
It's not going to happen. They're making the federal government bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger every day.
It doesn't matter anymore because this and this and this are now all in lockstep, and they are a fucking horrific dystopian dictatorship, and we just keep allowing it.
And it will continue until people start doing something. I agree, 100%. Yeah.
We voted for fucking socialism about 100 years ago. It's going to take about 10 more generations before we are completely enslaved, and then that's it. So, I mean, probably not even that long.
I don't think it's been that long. I think it's getting closer and closer by the day. I really do. I think that because you have the Agenda 2030, and 2030 is supposed to be the year that it all goes away, that we all...
Look how clear they are.
That's so good. That picture is so good. Shit. Some boys right there. God damn, that's a goddamn nice looking picture there. But anyways, in the 2030 agenda is basically the end of humanity. That's what it's all about. Wow. I mean, it's supposed to be.
It's only the end of like people like me.
Well, yeah, me and you, right.
Tier human being.
Anyone that's not living on a ranch,
to those elites.
Yeah, anyone that's not living in a ranch in Ecuador is gone. It's done. It's over.
Anyone that doesn't fucking contribute to a campaign in the tens of thousands each year to every single politician.
Right. Exactly.
Those people are going to be swept away.
Well, like I said, I think 1984 is going to be more realistic than any other of the dystopian kind of books. You know what I'm saying?
Metropolis is kind of close.
It's kind of the same thing, though. Metropolis is kind of close to 1984. You know, with the.
Yeah, well, Metropolis, you have your real working class underground, hidden away from the light.
Right.
The elites and the socialites are all up above ground, living the life, not worrying about anything because everything is provided for them, and they don't know how or care why or how. It's just as long as it keeps going, and it's being provided by the labor of the people that are living underground being fucking oppressed.
Right. Like I said, 1984, you've read the book, you know the story.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing. They have like the low end people doing all the work to feed the high end people, you know, and then the people that are like mid level people are like all about control and how to control and blah blah blah.
Are you a Morlock or are you an Eloy?
In a way, yeah, I guess that's
Eloy,
yeah, exactly.
You're an Eloy.
If you're a Morlock or Eloy, if you're above or below ground, exactly. So, I mean, every once in a while, an Eloy snatches one, you know what I'm saying? I mean, every once in a while, it happens. You know, Eloy comes up and grabs one of those Morlocks.
No, the Morlocks were the ones that live below ground.
Okay, all right. So the Morlocks grab it.
That's basically, it's kind of like the opposite of Metropolis, where the oppressed people live below ground, because in Time Machine, the people doing the eating of the other people were the ones that live below ground.
we're doomed. It's coming though. I'm telling you.
You know.
The more and more.
Well, while it lasted, enjoy your serfdom.
Right. Exactly. You've said that 1,000 times now. And
Kick the system in the butt. See what happens.
I think, yeah. I think that in serfdom is going to be exactly what's going to be in the next couple of years. You watch. It's going to be serfdom. Well, you saw that yesterday they put those people in prison for 28 years because they were at a black birthday party. It was at a park, and they had this black kid's birthday party, and they showed up with swastikas, flags, and were saying racist shit.
Okay.
And so they were sentenced to 28 years yesterday. And I'm thinking, and everyone's like, good, that's a good thing. I'm like, no, it's not a good thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's horrible what they did, but 28 years for racially profiling and speaking racist shit is not acceptable. Murderers get less than that, you know?
I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, they, I mean, that there sounds like suppression of your First Amendment rights to go ahead and speak out. I mean, as disgusting as what they were saying and or screaming is, I don't know, because I didn't see it.
Right, I didn't see it either.
Don't care to see it, don't want to watch it.
Right.
Not interested in
Right,
it.
exactly.
As disgusting as what they were doing is... They are supposed to have the right to do that shit. Now,
right, that's what I'm saying.
I can understand giving each one of them about 10,000 hours of community service
or something.
Do it
exactly.
in neighborhoods where they,
in ghettos,
might
right.
learn to understand that the people they're oppressing
right.
actually don't deserve their vitriol and their hatred.
A little street justice.
They give it to themselves enough.
Right.
So.
I mean, but that just goes to what we're saying. That I mean, to get 28 years or something like that, murderers don't get that much. You know, I mean, this is basically
every
speech crime.
Democrat was just like, yeah.
Oh yeah, they were. Oh no, that's what I was saying. They were all like, "This is a great thing. This is a great day for democracy." It's like, what? No, that's exactly the opposite.
No,
I mean,
they're right. It's a great day.
For democracy. Yeah.
Great day for democracy.
Right. For
mob rules.
Yep. Bread and circus, baby. Bread and circus.
Listen to fools.
You're such a...
The mob.
This is Minotaur. You guys have seen him before.
That's our studio mascot.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
If he had thumbs, he would be the guy doing...
He'd be doing the goddamn... Yeah.
Good.
Ooh.
That's good.
That's good.
Very good.
All right,
Very good. Very
You're
good.
out. So, yeah, like I said, it's basically a communistic takeover. It's coming, and
Yeah, we're not fighting it. I mean, we're crying on...
we're fighting it right now. Us
not fighting it.
it is. It's more than doing
I
nothing.
see something happening, and people are like, you're so full of shit, and then it happens, you're like, oh...
Well, we're warning people is what we're doing. Yeah. So at least we're doing something about it.
When it comes and when we're fully enswathed in it, no one will care that we were like, hey, you know it's coming.
Oh no, we'll be in death camp, dude. So we're the kind of guys that are gonna go out there first. They're gonna come say, "Oh, you guys were talking about this back in 2023. It's time for you guys to go get some fucking slave labor."
Remember, martyrdom wasn't even cool when Jesus did it.
No, good point.
Oh, the screen's all hazy now.
Well, I wonder why. Jesus Christ. It's funny because it's like from here on that way, but from here this way it's not. Yeah, look at you. You still got a fucking cloud of smoke around you. Yeah.
People.
Crazy. Insanity.
Yeah, boss, they're after everybody.
They are after everybody.
And they can divide us very easy. It's crazy how easy it is to divide us.
Simple.
They've planted the seeds of division so well that, I mean, just speaking in the wrong word in the wrong ear can get you so much backlash anymore that people are afraid to do anything in public. And see, that's another thing. You watch all this stuff on the old internets there, and it's a lot of negative shit. Like, there's a lot of looting going on, a lot of just out and out theft, like how they're robbing these Targets and Walgreens and shit like that. And so I have to wonder, I mean, is some of it staged? is this all really just people walking into a fucking retail store and loading up their arms and fucking running out? I mean,
you know, there's a lot of that going around too, man, and that's kind of part of the whole thing, man.
Is any of it fake? Any of it at all?
I don't know.
And
That's a good question. That's a good question.
So is that the stuff that first gets posted, so that more of it is sought after and then posted? Because
But you only see
there
that-
are people that want to show horror and evil and terror. Like today, we've started our show by showing you all this horrible shit that they're forcing down our throats with the mentally ill.
Right. The initiatives that they've been using against us.
Equality and
Right.
inclusion.
And trans love.
So,
But think about this. Hold on.
Because we know that march of those patriot dudes, whatever that was in the Capitol not too long ago, that was just a bunch of feds.
They were saying there was upwards of 50 feds pushing people to go into the Capitol. There was less than like 2,000 people that went into the Capitol. With the million that were outside.
Yeah, and I'm sure that there were at least a dozen that were going in with bad intent, no matter who they were for or against.
Absolutely, I
They
agree.
were like, "Oh yeah, let's go in there and tear some shit up because there's assholes."
I'm gonna
in
get me
every
some.
fucking crowd. There are assholes that do that,
Right,
And they didn't
right.
need Mr. Epps to instigate them into doing something horrible. They just needed Mr. Epps to instigate other people into opening up a door for them to do the horrible thing.
Which they're caught on camera doing.
There
exactly.
are people like that.
Right.
I am not going to deny that. But there are people like that in every aspect of life. So
Every aspect?
every.
Every?
Every.
How about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Oompa Loompas. The Oompa Loompas.
No, the Oompa Loompas weren't the ones. All of the kids were opportunist little shits.
Oh, I agree. Good
all
point.
of them.
All of them.
Even Charlie.
No. Charlie was the poor one. He was lucky.
He still drank the burpee cola.
He did. You're right. He did. But
He touched the ceiling fan, which now has to be cleaned and disinfected.
Right.
You lose, sir.
Right. But he still won. He still won.
Which shows you that even if you're a fuck up, maybe you get to win because you're less of a fuck up than the other ones that were
Well,
complete fuck
and
ups.
Charlie was kind of honest a little bit. I mean, yeah, he did do some shady shit. He went in there and
He apologized.
right,
None of the other ones did.
Right, exactly. The other ones expected it. You know what I'm saying? They were entitled. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm Mike TV. I get to be on TV.
right.
No, don't.
No.
Stop.
I don't like that. Don't touch me there. Yeah. Exactly.
Show me exactly where the Oompa Loompa poked you.
Hold on. You got a doll? You got a doll in there? There's a doll around here somewhere, I'm sure.
Just use that white zone.
Minotaur, come here. I got to use you as a prop. Such a good boy. Yes, you are.
Yeah, there's, but for the most part, and I don't even I don't know. It seems it all anymore. It all just seems so fake, unrealistic.
It's all
staged.
contrived. I agree 100%. I mean, look at. We need to bring this video up. It's a video of all these news organizations saying the exact same thing at the exact same time.
Oh yeah,
okay?
the old brainwasher.
Yeah, exactly. It's like basically all the. I mean, the wording, the verbiage is. To the T exact. You know, and they.
Oh yeah,
And they have hundreds of them.
Well, see, this is why. Because all of the news agencies are owned by maybe 2 corporations.
3, right? There's 3 big ones, right?
And they all get the same exact memo.
Right.
Which is why the language that is used by every single talking head is almost verbatim. I mean, they might say, instead of today, they might say, today the horror story is, they might say, it is the horror story today. But it's the exact same words, just turned, but for the most part, 99% of them are just like, And today the bad news is going to be this.
Right,
And
right,
today
right.
The bad news is going to be this. And
It's
today the
systematic
bad news is
this,
gonna
it's
be this.
systematic violence, it's systematic racism, it's this,
all about
yeah,
the
it's
guns.
always the same
It's
thing.
all about racism. It's all about
Well,
your
Joe-
hate of the transgenderism.
Joe
Joe
Rogan-
Biden's doing a great job.
Yeah.
Joe Biden's doing a perfect job for America.
Yeah, I've been to the comedy club before. I've been to the comedy club. It's fun. That's funny stuff. Funny stuff. That's funny stuff. But yes, it's amazing to me the gaslighting going on. You know, it's just crazy.
Yeah, it's all over. It's both sides. It's everything.
It's everything. It's not just news too. Everything now, it's everything. You know, it's fucking
But
corporations. It's
what
fucking.
it is, the uniparty is collapsing into the uniparty. They're showing us they're the uniparty. The rhinos are coming out like the DeSantis thing. Why is DeSantis running when he knows he has no chance of winning? Well, basically, he's doing what Bernie Sanders does on the Democratic side. He is absorbing votes. He's dividing the voter base. You know, so
Right.
he's taking away votes from whoever else there is out there to be voted for.
Right.
Doesn't
Right.
matter if it's Trump or anyone else.
Right.
The fact that DeSantis is now throwing his hat into the ring, which he said he wasn't gonna do.
Right. No,
When
he
he
did.
ran for
He did.
governor.
Well, yeah. I thought you were talking president.
When he ran for governor, he said, I'm just trying to unseat this guy. I don't need to be president.
Right. Well,
And what's interesting was for a minute I thought they're gonna do a fucking Trump DeSantis ticket, but Trump fucking started bagging on him,
he did. He started naming,
which was beautiful.
I know he did.
Because everyone thinks DeSantis is well, not everyone. Half the people are like, "Oh, DeSantis, he's running Florida great." Yeah, but he's still part of the establishment. Look,
He
who's
fucking
backing,
he
look who's
closed
backing him.
he closed Florida down during the pandemic.
Look
He made
who's
people
backing him.
he made people take the shot for a long time.
Look
so
who's backing him.
I know. So same people, different fucking time. You know what I'm saying?
Look who's backing him.
You know who I would like to see?
Clinton.
Well, look who I would like to see.
Obama.
I would like to see RFK and Trump, but it will never happen.
I'd like to see. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. What are you doing over there? You've been busy since you got here.
I know. I got a date I'm going to after this.
Oh boy.
It's a double date. Me and my buddy Ty and his wife and my wife. We're gonna go to the shoots and play some fucking games.
See.
And
The shoots, huh? The old MSU, Muckleshoot University.
Yep. It's all new now. I think I talked about. We went there like a month ago. Remember that? And I said how nice it is now. It's nice.
I
It's
haven't
way
been
nice.
there in a while. I should.
It's nice.
Bet you. I mean,
Where's your girl at?
she's visiting her father in the hospital, and then she's probably gonna be at the Muckleshoots.
Is she?
Probably.
Does she go to the shoots?
Well, her parents used to go all the time, and so when they get kicked out of the hospital because visiting hours are over, they'll stop by there and they might pick up some dinner, or her mom might play just to unwind a little bit.
Yeah. No, it's actually a really cool place.
So
It's
it'll probably be around 11 o'clock.
yeah, I might be there. Why don't you come down?
Huh?
Why don't you come down?
Because I don't like to stay there. I'll go there. You know, I'll take $50 and I'll go there for about an hour.
Right.
Whether I win or lose, I don't give a shit.
Right.
But after about an hour, I'm just like, okay, I'm done doing this.
Right.
You know,
Right. I like that whole doing this thing. I like the whole losing, winning. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of exciting. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gambler though. You
I
know?
like it too, but I can't do it for. I mean, the longest I sat in a casino was probably 3 hours, 4 hours, and
Shit.
it was just like. And I think that was one of the rare times that I lost $100. Woo!
Well, I've lost more than that tonight.
So
That's
you know,
for sure.
but I sit at the card table and I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down.
Right. I've
the
done
fun
some
thing-
serious sessions. I've done some sessions.
The fun thing about going with their family is her parents gambled so much that it was dinner was always comped.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, they still do that shit too. So last time I was there, I signed up for the club card. So I'm gonna use that as soon as I get there. I'm gonna say, club card. I need some fucking. I want the buffet, motherfucker.
Have they opened the buffet?
Yep, buffet's open. At both places, at the Queen and
You
the
can all
Shoots.
sneeze at yourself now.
Yep, you can fucking lick.
I liked 8. At the Shoots, man, 8. They got some pretty good sushi there.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll have some sushi.
Yes.
Jen hates sushi, so we ain't going
That's
sushi.
her fault.
She hates sushi. I
And
love.
what is it
sushi.
about sushi that she hates? Is it the raw fish? Because there's a lot of cooked dishes in sushi.
Yeah, I mean that's part of it, and it's just it's an acquired taste. I mean and she'll eat California rolls, which is easy. You know what I'm saying? That's like
Yeah.
sushi light. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, she's.
You see, so it's the raw fish because there's plenty of fucking cooked dishes in the sushi.
Yeah, I
There's
agree.
there's probably more rolls that have cooked, like the shrimp has to be cooked.
Right.
The crab has to be cooked.
Nope.
The eel
Well, yeah,
has to be
yep,
cooked.
yep. Well,
So-
actually, I've had raw eel, so I've had,
I
I've had
have
it,
too, but it's very, very rare.
and it's oily as fuck. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Yeah, it is oily.
So, I mean, and the
I-
lobster has to be cooked. So
I don't eat much lobster. I don't think I've ever had a lobster sushi
Yeah.
before. I've never had, but
I've made it.
I don't say I wouldn't love it. I love sushi. I love sushi, and I'm very experimental. The only thing I don't like is the fried onions. The only thing I don't like. That's the only thing on sushi I do not like. I really like spicy tuna. Anything that has spicy tuna, in it, I'm in.
Have I had fried onions on it?
Some of them have them, like the spider roll has it, and
Does it?
yeah, it does.
Then
Well,
Then I've probably had it without really knowing it because
Right.
the spider roll is the one with the edible crab, right? The blue shell or whatever.
yeah, exactly what it is. Those big crunchy things on top, that's
Yeah.
onions.
Oh, is it? I thought
Yeah.
it was the legs.
No,
I
it's
thought that was
onion.
spider legs.
No, it's onions.
Oh, well
Yeah.
then I don't mind it.
I just don't like them. I'm not a big onion guy.
The only thing I don't like about the spider roll and the stuff like that is I don't know about eating the shell of the crab.
I don't mind that. That I don't mind. It's soft shell, so it's edible. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. So is shrimp shells, you know.
No, they're actually really high in fiber and protein and shit. But yeah, I'm not a. I usually like put those in the garden kind of thing. That and eggshells is fucking killer for your garden. Killer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes.
That is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Anywho, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right.
Uh-oh. He's got to go out there and do the thing with the stuff and the hanging it. That's where the dicks hang out is over there.
out of the
see.
pants and do the thing with the pants thing.
Son of a prostate check. Yeah. We're I mean, gotta feel kind of crazy about how negative I was when I started this show. I'm not just saying it. Anyway, we are
Good times.
good times. So, while he's taking a bathroom break, I'm just gonna, what does the dog want? I'm just gonna go ahead and take a big old rip. It's like, why? How is that any different from any other part of the show? Well, it's not really different from any part. I think no, there's no difference. I can pretend there's a difference though. See, like I can pretend there's nothing wrong with the government. Oops, did I slip up? See, it's hard not to fall back on the government is the problem. But in saying that, the reality is the people are the problem.
Oh,
But
welcome back.
The problem with the people being the problem is that we're so fucking divided that any 15 people will have 35 different things that they want to fight about.
Yeah,
That's how divided we are. We won't stand together on one thing. We're overly divided on way too many other things. Because one thing we can all agree on is that to some degree, the government is corrupt. Whether you think only the Republicans are corrupt, or whether you think only the Democrats are corrupt, or whether you think some of or part of, or there's trouble in both sides. I personally think that 90% of government is just not only corrupt, but half of that troop is useless. And when I say 90%, I'm talking from city council up to the actual POTUS. And so,
Well, they say they can't fucking use a computer or fucking drive or any of that shit, so they are pretty much useless people. I'm saying their only gift they have is they can talk. That's it.
they have a pretty face and a gift for gab, and they can read a
Most
script
of them don't
well.
have. Most of them don't have pretty faces.
Yeah, that's true. They used to have to.
Right. That was kind of the gig.
They used
Exactly.
to have to.
It's like being a fucking actor, you know what I'm saying?
But now all that inbreeding has led to ugliness.
God damn, you ugly.
Inbreeding.
Inbreeding.
Are they also eugenicists?
Yeah, they are. So, well,
Aren't they? I mean,
I know a lot of them are weird. Like, there's a lot of
there's
talk about that.
That 13 family thing, right?
Right.
Is 13 families enough to keep the genetic pool tightly knit but loose enough to not make fucking four-eyed brats that have 3 arms sticking out of their chest to tickle your titties with?
I'm your sister. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely, like I said, I think they started with a lot less back in the day too, and they added like a bunch of families to, not for the reason I'm saying, but like a lot of it just kind of branched out. You know what I'm saying, but it didn't get any much bigger.
I think he needs to go outside. He's got his face at the door. You gotta go out there and see what he did. Go ahead, go sniff where he peed and pee where he sniffed.
He's gonna.
Where'd you sniff?
I went over in the area.
Well, I mean,
Area.
So what if, what if these people have been in control forever, and everything we're doing is as close to futile as it can get, and
Right.
we just can't realize it.
Right. No, it's futile. It has been. I just don't.
Because even if we did stand up, that's going to cause a civil war. There's no revolution coming. It's going to be a civil war.
Right. Or race
And-
war.
That's still a civil
So
war.
yeah, right.
So
it's inside. The
either way, even if it was a revolution, we'd still be killing each other.
Right.
They'd just be laughing and getting rich.
Right. And playing both sides against each other.
And playing both sides against each other.
Right.
So
I agree.
I mean, I don't want to. Here I go with the pessimist part. What the fuck are we supposed to even do? We're satisfied sitting here going, hey, everything's fucked.
Yeah, but if everyone got together and started to get along, especially the different like blacks and whites and stuff, I mean, it would change a lot of stuff. Because like in the 80s, there was really racism. I mean, racism didn't really exist like it does nowadays,
Well,
you know?
They've pumped it up.
They pumped it back up, exactly.
They
Because
pushed it on us.
I mean, back when I was a kid, you know,
I have a
it was no
very
big deal.
diverse neighborhood, and everyone seems to get along just fine, except
Right.
for these one particular neighbors who are really weird.
Which ones?
The guys with the ducks that I'm gonna own.
I'm gonna eat those
No,
fucking.
no. Well, maybe some.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, they
Gotta
make
keep-
more
gotta
too.
keep
Yeah,
eggs.
exactly. Yeah, keep those eggs coming in. Keep those eggs coming in. As long as they get fertilized by a man, a boy duck.
Yeah, and I've seen that boy duck out there just grabbing them girls by the neck and it's like that's some
Got you.
That's some violent sex in there.
Oh yeah,
ducks
dude.
have. Is that why they call them ducks?
It's S&M, baby.
Here comes the boy duck.
Yeah.
Duck.
Watch out! It's about to get weird.
He's gonna just bite your neck and stab you. It's very aggressive that reproduction cycle over there.
But I hear him over there. I do hear him. Yeah.
Fine with me.
I'm surprised the dog doesn't eat them all over there. So.
Well, if the dog is brought up around the ducks,
Right. He's not gonna fuck with
then
the ducks.
he's not gonna fuck with the ducks.
Right.
If the dog is taught that ducks are bad,
He's gonna eat the
he's gonna
fucking
bring
things.
you one
Yeah.
and be like,
Yeah.
"Did I do good? Did
Yeah.
I do good?"
Yeah. Right. That's true. That's what dogs are all about too, huh?
No, it's all about the owner's training. If you don't take control of your dog gonna fucking either flip out or gonna take control of you.
Man, my daughter has 2 German Shepherds that are fucking nightmares, dude. I mean, I went over there a couple nights ago just to say hi to them, and as soon as they come out of their cages, it's like, wah, wah, wah. I'm like, you gotta calm these fuckers down, dude. I don't know what you're doing, but
Nothing.
whatever you're doing, it ain't working, man. It's crazy, dude. I had a pretty funny situation last night.
Oh. Ha funny or?
It was funny. No, it was funny. The kids didn't think it was funny, but Mira came home at like 12:30. I was sleeping, and she's slamming doors and woke me up. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm like, and my other daughter goes, well, there was a discrepancy with food. I go, what? I go, so she's going to wake the entire house up for that? And she's like, Well, I'm like, so I was like, how dare they put tomato on my burger? This is an outrage. I'm going to go home and wake the entire house up.
I need to
And
talk
you-
to the manager
yeah,
and the
dude.
king.
You should have seen my daughter. She was
Leave
like,
us.
"You are so mean." I'm like, this is an outrage. So like one of the morning last night, I was laughing
I
so hard.
need to create a vlog
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah. And my kids, my children, man, they're such victims. Oh my god, so funny though. I was laughing so hard inside, just egging her on. Anyways, so outrage,
So,
outrage.
So outraged.
Oh my god, I
Brought
can't
to you by the
believe
makers
it.
of Holy Mother
Yeah.
of all pearls and fathers.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Yes, indeed, sir.
Yes.
This is an
Yes.
outrage. Yes.
Corporate Equality Index.
So, what do you think, man? You want to go to the muck shoot with me?
What?
We're gonna meet at 5 o'clock. Okay, all right. I had to invite you.
Hey, man, no, thank you. Thank you very much.
Always welcome, dude.
Thank you very much, but I'm gonna stay home and do absolutely nothing.
Every once in a while, I like to do that. Not very often, though. I like to keep back.
Well, you know, the older I get, the more I seem to like it.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. You know what? I used to not have to do it. Now I have to every once in a while. Like, you know, if I go active like 3 weeks in a row, I gotta like just take a day off. You know what I'm saying? Just like do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what I found? I found I'm sleeping a little bit longer. I used to only be able to really sleep for about 3 hours a night. And I mean, didn't matter when I went to sleep. If I went to sleep at 1 a.m., I was up at 4. If I went to sleep at 9, I was up at fucking 12.
Right.
Well, now I've found that I'm at almost about 5 hours.
Right.
I can go lay down, and it takes me a couple hours to fall asleep, and then I just wake up, and it's just like, oh, fuck, oh, okay, well. And I'll try and lay back asleep, especially if I'm waiting for my alarm to go off.
Right.
Because sometimes I wake up an hour before that fucker's going to go off, and I can't.
I do that
to
too.
Sleep. It's like, all right, fine, fuck
I
it.
do that too. I usually get up and take a shower and then go downstairs, have coffee, and read the news and just hang out. You know what I'm saying? I do the same thing. But I'm a 7-hour guy. I have been forever, always, and I can go to sleep like that.
I can't.
I can.
I cannot turn this thing off. I don't know how.
I just, you know what I do?
Drugs.
No, drugs
I do
help.
drugs.
They help a lot.
I do drugs.
It helps a lot. But I
But,
think
you know, if you black out every night,
it's
probably not good for you.
No, it's not good. I don't black out every night.
I used to.
I know.
It's a good way.
Well, it works.
Like, I'm guaranteed to go out if I do this.
It works. It works. It does.
Wake up and you got to piss blood.
I just think of the most mundane shit is what I do.
Dang.
Yeah, like
This is how I'm going to dice those onions tomorrow.
yeah, exactly. No, I mean not even joking, dude. Like golf shots and shit like that. I'm seriously, that's what I do. I just sit there and hammer on golf shots or stupid shit like mundane, just chopping onions or fucking jumping sheep over a goddamn wall. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, just sit there and concentrate hard on that. Seriously, it works.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much noise.
I know, me too. I'm the same way.
See, I was told by the psychoanalyst, the therapist, whatever the fuck it was. See, the only difference between me and a schizophrenic
is that you don't name them.
is I don't name them.
Right. I think it's time to start naming them.
I don't want to name them.
I think we should name one.
I mean, I'm sure they all have names.
Let's have a name. Let's have one name.
No.
One, just one.
Well, I mean,
What happens if you name one?
I can always go George. Hey,
Right.
George is over here, and
George wants to pretend he's a girl. Steve likes it, George, a lot.
George wants to cut his penis right. Wave it around like a bull stick.
Yeah. George likes transgenderism. Inclusionary. George is he.
George is gonna change his name to Jorge.
He's they, them some days and
Because he's a
she, her.
Jorge.
Jorge.
Oh my God! It became not only transphobic but also racist. Did you see that?
One
That
fell
was
swoop.
amazing.
Oh, you like Heath bars? That's my favorite too.
Heath bars. Yeah, I like Heath bars. Heath bars are delicious. I ate both of those bars, which, by the way, came from the Muckleshoots.
Did they?
Yeah.
So they really do go to the Muggles.
Yes, they were there last night, and that's why I'm assuming that they might be there today. But it's hard to say because I think her sister wants to go shopping because the three of them went. Three of them go to the hospital almost daily.
Right.
And I think her sister wanted to go shopping mainly because her sister wanted to get gas. And so if they all go shopping at the Fred Meyer, they can all put it on the one card and get like maybe 50 cents off the gas, whatever kind of thing.
Right.
Which ain't stupid because if
No,
all three of them are
right,
shopping, because
right.
Joanne, hey, give me some lunch material. Yeah, go ahead.
Right.
So so it's perfect. But yeah, so if they
Where was he at? What hospital is he in?
he's at the VA in Seattle.
Okay. He's a
vet, yeah. Master Chief. He's a chef like you, buddy.
He's a chef?
Yeah.
Really?
Just as big as you too.
Really?
And so here's the beautiful part about Master Chief. So, most of the time when there's a gathering, it's like Christmas or whatever, it's going to be maybe 10, 12 people. He still cooks for 80.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No. I've gotten good at that.
Which is awesome
Yeah.
because it's
You
like
take a whole bunch home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Take a lot home. And as a guy that doesn't really eat a lot of leftovers, I eat a lot of leftovers on those days.
Right. No, I ain't no wrong with
Because
that.
he's cooking what the hell I like. So, but yeah, I mean, 4 of us cooks for 25 of us.
Right.
10 of us cooks for 55 of us.
Right. I've learned that that's just no one ever eats it. They don't. You take it home, but you eat 30% of it. You know what I'm saying? You still have
Yeah.
40% of it's waste. You know what I'm saying? I'd
Yeah.
rather just not waste it.
Yeah,
So.
that's something we're trying to cut down on is wasting anything. That's why this year I really haven't done anything in the garden because I was number one. I got some stuff too early, and a freeze happened, a late freeze happened, so my shit got stunted. And I mean, for the most part, I've got the grapes are coming in. I got some romaine
grapes
lettuce.
go crazy, dude.
The grapes are going crazy. I got some romaine lettuce. Looks like the apple tree might be suffering. Blueberries they've a little bit of flowering, which means that they may or may not put some blueberries out. And so it's hard to say with all of it, because like, I mean, do the blueberries need to be fertilized? Because I rough up all my shit.
If they're a flowering berry, they do. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I rough up everything.
Right.
Because I my crops are small enough that I can go ahead and inseminate everything myself.
You can. It's not hard. Yeah. I mean, all you do is just.
That's the wrong word,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah,
I meant pollinate. I meant pollinate.
Yeah.
No. He meant inseminate.
Same difference. Same difference.
It's
It
pretty
is.
close.
Yeah.
As the flowers are coming in, I try to do this stuff, and I don't know if it helps it or not.
It does.
Because and the reason I say it is because when I was growing weed, I accidentally did that one time. And
seeds.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
woof.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's like a fucking seed.
This is 15 ounces.
Yeah.
Oh look, it's 2 grams of weed.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. 12 ounces of seed. Exactly. Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah. So yeah. So
That's why you keep the males and the females apart.
we don't need.
Yeah.
That's why. That's why you do not grow males.
Right. Yeah. Males.
Ever.
Not
Not even outside.
No.
Because apparently, if they're even close to you on a windy day,
Yeah. it
and
can
you
happen.
walk into your beautifully isolated room full of wonderful women,
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, we're getting pregnant now."
Yeah. Exactly. Everyone in the room got pregnant.
Everyone.
Everyone.
I was just like, man,
I feel
this
it. I'm having a boy.
I
Yeah.
fucked this up.
I'm pregnant. Yeah. No. Yeah. It's amazing that how that kind of stuff works, though. I mean, I don't know why you don't have bees. To be honest with you, you should have,
Bees?
yeah, a small colony.
I mean, it'd be kind of neat if I could get a fucking bee colony out there by the by the woodpile
Yeah.
because they could probably live in the woodpile and in a little colony
Well,
box.
dude, I've seen bee colonies with a box like this big. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
yeah, all you need is a queen. That's it. You know what I'm saying, and they'll only go as big as their home is, kind of thing.
Before I took the roof off that thing, when it was still kind of, it would never really get below 40 degrees in there. I
Right.
had 2 big ladybug nests.
Right.
It was great.
Those are good too.
Oh yeah, they keep a lot of the
yeah,
things,
yeah,
but not all of them, but a lot of them. They keep a lot of it away because once they eat everything that they're going to eat, they start dying off.
That and also, but they get eaten by stuff. They eat stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's the big thing for them. You know what I'm saying? The bugs love ladybugs for some reason. I don't know what. Maybe this is the crunch.
It's a very vicious circle
it
of
is,
life
it is,
in
it
that
is,
microenvironment.
Yeah, exactly. No, it seriously is. So yeah. So
Yeah, I was trying to get a couple of fucking praying mantis because I've heard that they're
those are good, but they're hard to grow because it's too
But
cold here.
now I don't have the roof on there
It's too
anymore.
cold,
so
yeah,
it's just like,
yeah. But they're really good for it. They're like the guardians of the galaxy kind of thing when it comes to your greenhouse out there. You know what I'm saying?
Because I mean, if global warming would actually fucking get here, and so we could just maybe have 2 months where we know it's gonna be fucking winter,
Right.
we could have fucking
well, we're all.
mantises because you can buy mantis.
Oh yeah.
And they will stay in your garden
Oh,
during
yeah,
the summer.
Yeah.
But then they're gone. You're just like, where'd they go, my man?
Well, the males get eaten,
Uh-huh.
and then the
And the
females bounce.
They lay eggs and die, or
Yeah.
they lay eggs and bounce one
Yeah,
or two.
they bounce. But then they eggs, and then you get mantises next year. You know what I'm saying? So you get little,
If the eggs survive.
little mantises, like tiny mantises. You know what I'm saying?
Little tiny little the fucking the ladybugs look like little alligators when they're fucking
Really?
small. Yeah,
I've
they're
never seen
crazy.
a small. I've never seen a baby.
Yeah, they're like
ladybug.
teeny tiny little alligators. It's cool. It's cool.
It's cool.
You're like, yep, that one's gonna eat stuff. So,
That's one thing. I need to get a fucking greenhouse, man. I don't have much room for it though.
I need to dig mine out more. I think.
I think yours is good, dude. It has a way big raised bed in there, so I mean.
Well, I think I think I need to dig it out some more so that it's down deeper, and then put a new roof on it.
A new roof, I agree with. I don't think you need to dig any deeper. You can go higher with the mounds. That's the same thing. So.
Well, the thing is, I dug it out and I put the dirt that I dug out up on 3 sides because I was trying to simulate digging 4 feet into the dirt. Because if you actually dig 4 feet down and your greenhouse is fairly airtight and gets a good amount of sun, even in the winter, it should never drop below 50-ish degrees.
Right.
Which means that you can grow some really good cold weather plants.
Right.
Broccoli, which unfortunately I can't eat, but
Right.
spinach grows all fucking year round. Those
Right.
onions grow all year round.
Right.
Uh,
Potatoes.
the potatoes fucking all year round.
Yeah, like you can get enough potatoes like in one little area for the.
Bro, if
yeah.
you don't wrangle your potatoes in,
yeah.
you lost.
It's like zucchini.
Should have never planted it in the garden. Should have left it in the bucket because you know what? It's in all the buckets and it's in the garden.
Yeah. Oh no.
It's just
yeah.
like, fuck.
They fucking expand too, big
Right.
time. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because that little piece of root that you didn't pull out when you
Right.
fucking
Turned
tilled-
into
when
18
you tilled
potatoes.
your yard,
Yeah.
all of a sudden you got fucking 4 things up out of the ground. You're
Yeah.
like, are those potatoes?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Potatoes are
And
probably.
now you can't
they're-
pull it because it's around the roots of the other shit. And
it's
it's
so-
like, fuck
so,
it.
So hardy though. They're such a hardy fucking thing. But yeah, we used to grow them with tires.
I really wish that I could get sweet potatoes to grow. Because I wouldn't mind having an overabundance of sweet potatoes because you can eat the sweet potato leaves. They're like a salad leaf.
Right. Yeah, they're edible. Yeah. Yeah, but potatoes though are edible. Like
Potatoes are edible, but the leaves are not.
Yeah, but the potatoes grow year round. Like in
Where-
the greenhouse, you can have potatoes all year long. I mean,
Oh yeah,
literally,
and,
like-
and I do.
I'm what kind of potatoes you got out there?
They're just the little
Russets?
purple ones.
Oh, you got the reds then.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's fun too because
Those are
sometimes
rad.
those things are just so purple. You're like, the fertilizer must have been good.
Yeah.
So they're so purple. You're like your hash browns look like this Crown Royal bag. Not sponsored.
Well, hold on. You're doing it wrong then. You have to take the potato and peel it
Yeah.
and then boil it first.
No.
And then make your hash brown. Don't
Fuck
boil.
that.
Don't boil it all the way. You have too much oxidation. Is what's happening.
Well, I think
telling you-
it's just because
No,
as a chef, you're
it-
telling me how to prep them.
Right.
But I think it's just because what I did was I pulled it out of the ground I washed it, I grated it, I pamped it dry, and then I threw it in some fucking oil, and then I threw it in some butter. With a little bit of pepper on there.
No, they're not a mealy like a russet. A russet you can almost get away with that.
Yeah.
But with those, they're like a white flesh almost, you know. So you want to boil them, skin them, then shred them. No purple. I promise you, they'll be golden brown. Try it. Try it next time. Seriously.
Well, I will.
Boil them.
Yeah.
Skin them.
Yeah.
Shred them. Cook them.
Because I mean, I'm sure that right now, if I went out and dug into that bigger pot that's on the porch, there's probably enough for at least 3 servings.
Yeah, I'm serious. They grow fast.
Fucking things are crazy, man.
So you know what? You just this weekend I was gonna do plants.
Plants?
Well, I was gonna do like every year I do like an herb garden and stuff like that.
Herb garden.
But I think I'm gonna do potatoes, and I got a big pot out there that's like not being used, so I think I'm gonna make that into potatoes. But I don't have a greenhouse. So
I want to buy a potato pot specifically designed for potatoes.
Yeah, it's almost like a strawberry thing. Yeah,
it's in that it's like a bag, but it's got a zip down side, so you can just go in there and get the potatoes.
That's
out.
why we did it in tires, because you can pull the tires up. You know what I'm saying, and pull the potatoes out, put the tires back on, and the potatoes just continue to grow.
Oh
yeah. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. The potato bag is a good idea. Really
Yeah,
good
whoever
idea.
made that, fucking making some money. Making some money.
Like the
It's a good idea.
Like the upside down tomatoes. I don't know if you've done that
Yeah,
before.
I've seen those.
Yeah. And they fucking really just get big quick, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
So,
I when I was growing way more zucchini and crookneck yellow squash than we could actually eat.
that's one plant, right? Basically.
We had 3 going of each. And
Oh,
it's just
Jesus.
like, wow.
Yeah.
Especially when the zucchini are like this.
Right.
And so what I did was I would just feed them up into this piece of fencing I had
Right,
and grow them up the fence.
right,
And so the zucchini's basically laying right here or hanging out the back.
right,
And you know, you see them and you're like, oh, that looks like one at the store.
right.
And you're like, okay, I'll get to that tomorrow. And then 4 days later, you're like, oh, we got zucchini out there. Holy shit, we got way too much fucking zucchini in one zucchini.
I had a small garden, had 2 zucchini plants, and I was giving that shit out like crazy. I'm like, seriously, I'm like clipping them and giving them out. I just could never keep up almost. I'm like, feel like I'd have 0 zucchinis. 4 days later, I have another full fucking thing of zucchinis. I'm like, God damn, dude, where the hell these things come from, man?
It was like my pepper plants couple seasons ago. I definitely planted way too many, but I had a whole variety of them.
Right.
So,
All caps them?
no, there was green pepper, red peppers, the bell pepper family.
That's all caps them. Yeah, that's caps them.
Okay, then yes, all capsules because I had the poblanos and all that.
No, that's different. Those aren't caps them.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
So I had a plethora of pepper plants
Right.
producing plenty of peppers for me to pilfer from the philano garden.
Hold on, you're pilfering peppers
from my own plantation. Son of a, he said plantation. Racist. So
racist.
anyway, yeah, I could just throw it all in a salad because I was growing a bunch of romaine and I was growing spinach and all
I
kinds
always
of
got
shit.
fucking bugs eating my shit. I never got leafy stuff because I always got bugs.
Well, you gotta just
I'm sorry. I just
gotta wash the bugs
you know
off.
what?
Man.
Well, yeah, no, the bugs that eat the shit. So
Well, yeah.
they
you
have big
gotta-
holes and shit all over the place. So.
Oh well, you gotta kind of keep an eye on your garden. I had time.
I did.
I had time to keep an eye on.
Well,
my
what do you?
garden.
How do you get rid of them though? Spray them off? What?
Yeah.
That's it?
Oh yeah.
Just water?
Yeah, that's what I would use. I wouldn't want to soap up my stuff.
Right. Oh no, I'm not
But
gonna
you
do drugs
just-
or anything on it.
You get in there at night.
Right.
When the sun goes down, you go into your garden with your hose with the spray thing,
Right.
and you spray underneath, nice and aggressively.
Right.
Spray the bottoms of all the leaves,
Right.
aggressively,
Right.
high as you can, and then you fucking spray the top. So hopefully, what you've done is you've jarred these bugs loose, and any that landed on the top are now washed into the soil.
Right.
And hopefully, they're at least trapped there long enough for some of the spiders or other insects to dine on them.
Right. Dying. Yeah.
So you know,
Right.
it definitely forces them to work a little bit harder. And I think since those things, you know, the smaller they are, the more short-lived they are.
Right.
And so if you create trouble in their cycle, they don't get to eat, they don't get to then reproduce, and so you get less and less bugs.
Right. Right.
And
Mine
you take,
had no.
then you take 2 weeks off, and the next thing you know, you're like,
Yeah,
fuck, they're all
yeah,
back.
yeah, exactly.
How the fuck did that happen?
They love that, and they love my fucking Brussels sprouts. That's another one I fucking had a hard time with. Because those fuckers, they love that shit.
Yeah,
Dude.
see, and that's another thing is some of the plants you can grow. Sometimes the bugs don't like them, or you can grow plants adjacent to them, like tomatillos. They attract plants, or they attract some bugs. So you might plant a little bit of tomatillo throughout your garden,
Right.
and that way the bugs are attracted to that.
Well, that-
and
I
it's
put
it's more of a resilient plant.
I
So
put,
even if
I put mums in there. That's what I heard mums are the ones they like a lot.
and I've put tomatillo and mint plants
Really?
and some other shit in there. I mean, I've grown.
And mint goes like crazy, dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's still there.
Yeah, no, mint-
I till,
Yeah.
and potatoes and mint come back.
Yeah, mint's a fucking
And
weed. Yeah.
and spinach.
Yeah.
Spinach is just, it's like, hey, there it is.
Yeah, hey, I'm not
So,
going nowhere.
but you know, so yeah, most of the time I'm tending my garden at night.
That's a smart move, actually.
Well, that way you can, because a lot of times when you water your plants like midday, you're really just gonna burn them.
Right. Oh no, because the heat's just gonna make them steamy. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you go in there and you water them at night, well, you might as well give them a little bath.
Right. Yeah.
Clean off some bugs. You're
Right.
not gonna clean off all the bugs, but you're gonna.
Well, that's
clean
when I
off
water my
a lot
lawn
of
and
them.
stuff now, is at night. You know what I'm saying? Like when the sun goes down, then I water. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I try to mow my lawn right before the sun's gonna be extremely hot, and I try and mow it as short as I can so it dies, so I only have to mow it once.
Lovely. Very nice, sir. Very nice. Very nice.
Planning ahead. What are you gonna do next weekend? You mowing your yard? No, I killed it last
No,
weekend.
I killed that shit a week ago, yeah.
We're good.
That's what you do. Just cut it low. Let it burn up. It's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. My wife hates
Why
that
don't
shit.
you water your lawn? Because I don't like to pay for shit that happens naturally.
Fucking $60 a month to
It's
fucking have a lawn is stupid. Exactly. I have a small lawn, so it takes me.
I used to have a fucking pool, one of the bigger, the above ground pools,
Right.
and it was $100 to fill that thing. I thought it would be a lot more.
Right.
It was $100 to fill. I was kind of surprised. So when it was like, when it got dirty the first time, before I got all the filtration shit for it, I was like, well, we'll just fill it again, no
Right,
problem.
Right. $100, you're like, no big deal.
No
Yeah,
big deal.
yeah,
$100 of water.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just put that back into the dirt.
Right. Exactly. Right. Exactly.
We'll get that later in
I'll
rain.
scoop it out and put it in the fucking water shit with it. Exactly.
But yeah, so that was crazy. That was a fucking like 6,000 gallons or more. I can't remember. It was a pretty big pool.
I want a pool.
Took a good part of a day to fill that fucker out the hose.
Oh yeah. My buddy, well, he had it above ground. Now he has it in ground, and it's to fill the in ground one. It's probably a couple grand.
Yeah?
I mean, to fill that fucker, it's a big boy.
Big one, huh?
It's a big one. Yeah, it's a big boy.
Like twice the size of fucking one of the above grounders.
Oh no, it's a big pool. It's a big. So he basically.
It's Olympic size.
No, it's not Olympic size. It's about a third of an Olympic size one.
Yeah?
It's big. It's
Well,
big.
Olympics are pretty fucking
Oh,
huge.
They're huge. They're huge.
Huge.
So he can't, if he dumps his pool, which I don't think he's dumped it but once. It's a couple grand to fill that thing, you know what I'm saying? So he has to like have it filtrated and all the chemicals all year round, you know what I'm saying? He has to keep it on that shit all year round. Has to pull his like down below the thing in the wintertime so it doesn't freeze, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. It's a fucking job. Pools are a job, dude. They are, man. They're a lot of work.
Yeah, we because I remember I said fuck draining it one year, and it got ice enough on it that I was up there walking on it.
Really?
Yeah, it was
That's
fucking cool.
I want one. I do want a pool. I really do. We almost bought a house with a pool. It was this house we bought, or the house we were gonna buy had a pool. I'm so glad we didn't buy it because we didn't know this, but the people had because in the pool in the wintertime, you have to put the water level below the pump, water pump thing, so there's no water in the pipes.
Okay.
So, and then they didn't do that, and the water in the pipe froze and extracted,
Okay.
cracked the entire fucking thing. you know?
Perfect.
Yeah, so we didn't know that, and I guess we kind of kept up with that house, because we wanted that house really bad, you know what I'm saying? And then we kind of kept up on it, and we saw that now they're having to replace the entire pool. Oh shit! Yeah, exactly. So it's a big thing. Yeah, big thing.
You done been fucked your pool up.
I'm so glad. Yeah, I mean, I wanted that house so bad
I'm
though,
so
just because that
glad.
pool. But yeah, it
I'm
was
so glad. I'm
big
glad,
fucking,
I'm
big
glad,
fucking
I'm
nightmare
glad.
is what it was about to be.
Oh my goodness. You know what I keep not looking at? There we go. No chats. Okay. Yay.
Anyways, I'm gonna leave.
Are you now?
Yeah, because we're gonna go meet at 5 o'clock.
Okay, fine.
I love you.
Get the fuck out then.
I'm gonna fucking leave.
Well, no, you leave.
I'm fucking leaving.
Well, then I guess I'll do this. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.